store. It's the New York Jets and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing to start, here's Dart. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That one good for 26 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Scatterbury. They converge on him quickly. So when we get a couple, Damian Sherwood there to meet him.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll try to run for it with Scatterbury.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll take this one in.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Side. Side. Move the gate, move the Side. Side.
He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 46-yard line.
the 46. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
319.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Fields to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a give on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Tonight. Tonight.
Now, Fields. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
11. Thumbs up. Ready? Tonight. 319. Tonight.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he barrels his way into the end zone.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. It allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. And it's Michael Clemens with the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. He'll go again with Scatterboot. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A run straight ahead at Scatterboot. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 1st catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now the shotgun. It's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 1st down, Dart. He's got room. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
A gain of 12 yards.
And it's recovered by one of his teammates. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Here's Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
To the air again goes Dart. And he'll take it on in. Extra point attempt. Still to come. He's got it. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 551, 551.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Second and inches. Here's Fields. Rolling right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Abdul Carter taking him down for a first sack for this new campaign.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Jets first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D-tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage. It's just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Blue 58, Blue 58.
To throw is Fields. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. 4th down. Fields. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. They get 19 on that pass play. And that's good for a Giants first down.
At the 11-yard line.
The throw is Dart. This one caught at the 4. And he's in.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gains. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Use the dead. Use the set. Tonight.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14
First catch
yards.
for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
To throw is Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. Abdul Carter starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off the play action, here's Fields. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Quincy Williams on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's second and 8. Throwing, Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's taken down inside.
You got lucky, bitch.
He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down.
2-yard line.
Now Dart. Quick run, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains for another first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Throwing again, Dart. And he's caught. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Scatterboo. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's in! Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we go, son.
One of the tight ends in motion right.
Good night.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix in the run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Move it, son. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, son. Tonight. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Abdul Carter. What a start to the season. His 3rd sack here in week 1. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 8-yard line.
for a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have to lead.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Third down and 3.
19, Tiger, 19, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
30-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
They go play action with Fields. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
At the 46-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Call it a gain of 13. And the Jets have a first down.
And you love to see it as you find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Jets first down. It's a gain of 10.
They give to Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit. He's able to bring him down for no gain.
Third down, 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Pick this one up on the ground.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground.
And he will score. Game on.
Touchdown, Jets.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
To throw is Dart on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Here's a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Right back to Scatterboot on 1st down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
To Scatterboo, running right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. 70 seconds left to go in this game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Scatterboo. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll run with Scatterboo. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. And he will have a Giants 1st down.
Good game, puta.
Here's Stanley. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the
Should have figured never went for it on that freaking 4th down.
So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.